Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a how-to tutorial. I'm going to do a how to apply foundation and concealer. Now this is my personal preference. This is how I apply my personal foundation and concealer. You can do it whichever way you want, but this is just how I personally do it. Okay, so first off, I always prime my face. I am oily, well, more combination than oily. I'm oily right here in the T-zone and on my chin, but I'm really dry in my cheeks. So today I'm going to be priming with the Smashbox Photo Finish. It's really great because it helps matte out my face. I mean, you know, any primer will do, whatever you want to use. You don't technically have to use a primer if you don't have any problems with makeup staying on your face. I personally do, so I'm just gonna push this in my skin real quick. Okay, after I prime my face, which I have done, and let it kind of sit in the skin a little bit, let it kind of dry, whatever, I will apply my foundation. So I use two different foundations right now just because it's winter, I'm super pale, you know, pale people problems. I use from the drugstore the True Match L'Oreal. This is great. It has great many shades and variations of shades, whether you're pink undertone or olive skin, dry, whatever. I am using Light Ivory W2. That's what I'm personally using. You can match yourself. Always match yourself to your neck and not your body, just because, you know, your arms and your body could be tanner than your neck and face. Unfortunately, it happens. Then the other one I'm using, which I used in my last video, was my MAC Match Master. It's a great foundation, but today I really want a nice matte foundation, so I'm going to use my L'Oreal True Match. Usually what I do is I just put some on the back of my hand. That way it's easier for me to pick up. First thing I usually do is I use a brush. I have two different brushes that I use. One's from Makeup Geek. It's their, it's their stippling brush. And then this is from Sigma. It's their flat kabuki brush. I like them because they're just straight flat. They're easy to use and push the product around your face. So I usually start on my chin just because, I don't know, I always work down and work my way up. I guess it's just easier for me that way. I don't know, that's my personal preference. So first, usually I use my brush just to get the product on my face, get it in the kind of consistency that I want. Now, you always want to push foundation in your skin. If you want it to last longer, you always want to push it in the pores. I tend to swipe it on first and then go back and push it into the skin. I don't know, I've noticed, especially for me, if you push it in, it just tends to last longer than if you just swipe it and it sits on top of your face, which is never fun. I mean, you don't want it, you know, especially here in Texas, it's hot. It's always hot. You don't want your makeup just sliding halfway down your face, and then people just look at you funny, especially if you're out in public or whatever. Not fun, because they look at you like you're just crazy. So again, I've already just put this all over my face. Of course, it looks uneven and blotchy and just kind of nasty, but that's okay. We're gonna fix that. So, and then of course you always want to rub it on the back of your neck, just so it doesn't look like you have a cut around your face. Okay, so step number one, complete. And now, of course, you look blotchy and just kind of, So I always take a damp beauty blender and then finish it up. It's a great quick way to just make things look a little more even on your face. It's a great way to blend it all out. And it really helps you not look so blotchy. It also picks up any of the extra product. It's just useful because sometimes I personally get a little heavy-handed, and that's just me personally. I mean, sometimes people do, people don't, you know, no big deal. So So obviously now it's a little bit more smooth. Looking good, except in my nose. I just have so much redness around my nose. I don't know why. So I really like to pack that around my nose. So I always put the most foundation, of course, for me with my problem areas in my T-zone, which is right here in my nose and my chin. So, and I have a couple of face demons, but that's okay. Okay, so my face is pretty much done. Okay, so after I apply my foundation and I sponge it out, kind of make it even, I take one of these lovely little sponges that you can get out of powders, or you can get these individually. They normally are white. Sorry for the disgusting looking one. I tend to blend out my foundation around my face just so I don't have any, you know, those lovely awkward like glops, you know, in your hairline that no one likes to see. So, okay. Now I will apply my concealer. I use 2 different concealers, which I will show you. These are the 2 concealers I'm using. This is the MAC Pro Longwear and the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I really like the MAC Pro Longwear. Okay, so like I was saying, I use those 2 concealers, and I prefer to put the MAC Pro Longwear on first. It has a technology which helps prevent creasing, especially in your under eye area, and I also use it to prime my lids. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I don't know why. Every time I put my makeup on, I have to make the funniest face. You always want to bring it in a triangle motion and bring it up kind of towards your temples, especially if you've got dark circles or you're tired, especially because I've got dark lids and I've got lots of color in my lids. So I just kind of apply it in the triangle motion. It makes you feel more, makes you look more awake. So I'm gonna just take a damp beauty blender and then blend that all out. This one especially for me personally, it helps brighten my face. So I do blend it all the way around my eye just so that there's no funky creases, especially right here on the inside of your eye. Eyelashes work with me here. So I just blend that out, and then that's kind of it with the MAC one. And then sometimes I'm still a little dark right under here, so I like to take the Radiant Concealer, which is a little bit lighter, and just kind of a couple little dots under there and blend that out, and it just kind of helps hide those lovely dark circles we all try to hide because no one likes seeing that stuff. I do go back and forth, that way the concealer doesn't sit in any creases, because if you just do one way, obviously it's not going to cover all the way on the other side. So it's just gonna sit one way, which causes creasing, which I think everyone hates. No one likes creasy looking under your eyes. So that is one finished eye compared to the other eye. I hope you can tell because my camera stinks and I can't tell. So I'm gonna just do the same thing on the other eye, and I'll let y'all see what it looks like. I always want to pull it up towards the temple. It makes me look more awake. Being a college student and everything and working and whatnot, we always look kind of tired after everything. So we just want to look more awake, you know. Who are we impressing, right? No, ourselves. That's who we're impressing. Okay, so we're gonna just blend this out. You always want, with the sponge, to press. You don't want to swipe. When you swipe, that's like wiping off the product, or you're shifting it into another place. So you always want to just take basically little punches off your face, and that way you're not shifting the product anywhere that you don't want it to be, and that way it doesn't swipe off the product. All it does is press it into your skin, which, like I said before, is always good because it really helps products last longer. Now, I always prime my eyes just because it helps personally, my eyeshadow lasts longer, lasts all day. Don't want it sliding down my face. I do live in lovely hot Texas, because even today it's like almost 80 degrees and it's January, but it snowed last week. Makes no sense. I don't know, whatever. So so like I said, I push that all the way around the eye, that way we don't leave any skin out of the party. Okay, and all done. So this is just foundation and concealer. What I'm going to go ahead and do is finish my face real quick, so that way y'all can just see a finished product. If there's another how-to you want me to do, like contouring or blush or highlighting, whatever, or just some fun ideas, you know, if you... foundation on the lips, not cute. If you want me to do like a certain eye look, or, you know, how do you do wing liner, or whatever y'all want me to do, I'm up for the challenge. Just let me know. So I'm gonna go ahead and go finish my face, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I was walking away, like, gonna go finish my face, and then I realized maybe you want to know how to conceal demons on your face. I'm sorry, I still get acne. It sucks. I don't know. I think it's the water. But anyway, so I use my Radiant Creamy Concealer. It's a little bit lighter, more my skin tone. And I just, you know, put it on those lovely face demons I get on my chin. And as you can see, all the little dots on my face. So, all I do is just take my damp beauty blender, you know, same tool, and just push the concealer in my lovely face so we can hide those suckers, because they're not cute to look at. So, and voila, concealed. Well, for the most part. Alright, so this is the finished product. This is full face done. So I hope y'all enjoyed, and hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye!